Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be diving back into some more Awaken Chaos era content, and we are going to be checking out the Ash Magisteria dungeon. We are going to be showcasing the most recently added seasonal hero, Atalann, and she does currently have a banner that's going, so if today's video does help you in any type of way, I hope you can grab her before that banner ends. What makes this team so special is it is an RGB composition. Before it was gated by Light Ophelia or Dark Hazel, especially these higher difficulties, and now that is no longer an issue post Atalann buff. So once again, if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to drop that thumbs up and let me know down below in the comment section if you are enjoying Atalann post buff like me. And let's get into it. Now, today's team that we are going to be using is going to be Atalann, and we are going to try her leader skill for the attack increase. We're also running Rosalie, Savannah, and Huntress Freya with the Sundering Purgatory and Rage Aura spell set. So, just some key requirements. This team composition does require you to have an A5 Atalann. It does not require any ascensions on your Huntress Freya. It does require you to have an A2 for the upgraded trait for Savannah, which is rather easy because you can synthesize her for free over time once you get the correct elites or epic heroes. And then we do have Rosalie. She's probably going to be the highest investment in this team composition because you are going to want her to be A5 at least, as well as fully booked. So let us go and take a peek at everybody's gears. So first and foremost, we are running Rosalie. I have seen quite a few other Ash 20 compositions running this same team comp, but also running Wrath and Elemental sets. So those sets absolutely reduce the stat requirement. In other videos, I've seen people with 7k attack, 400 crit damage, clearing this stage. So if you want an easier time, definitely go farm Tulpa as well as Queen for Wrath, because that does ease the stat requirement. But I definitely wanted to make this video because it is doable with Assassin set. The requirement just happens to go up. For the relics on Rosalie, you are going to want to look for attack increase with counter attacks, special ability, crit damage increase, and damage increase against fire heroes. We do have attack percent for the main stat, crit damage for the main stat here, and then HP percent for the main stat here. You do want to kind of make a note of the HP here on Rosalie. You want to shoot for 20k, at least in this specific team rotation that we have going on, because she does take a counterattack from the boss that hits for about 19.5k damage, so we are just about over that. Next up, we do have Atalann. The main takeaways for her today are going to be her upgraded trait, because every time you kill an imp, it's going to activate the unkillable proc and do massive damage against the boss. Next up, it's going to be the focus requirement. You want to shoot for at least 180% on stage 20. And then after that, depending on whether your Rosalie has enough damage, if she's on Wrath, Elemental set. If not, you might want to bring her on a DPS set. So that's kind of why I've got her an Assassin Raider, because I want her tuned faster than the boss, which is 200 speed, as well as giving that extra DPS, because I was missing a little bit since I don't have Rosalie on Wrath or Elemental. For the relics, really just anything to help with damage or anything to give her extra focus on her ultimate, because now, guys, I do want to make it clear, she does not need focus for her positive effect removal or her freeze, but she does need focus for her attack down and unhealable debuffs. So this is why you are going to need focus for PvE and if you are using Atalann. Do have Savannah. For her main takeaway today, it's just going to be her speed. You want her faster than the mini waves, which for stage 20 is going to be 190 speed, so we've got her at 197. And then you just want to pump as much attack into her as possible. Shoot for 9k if anything, maybe more. We really had to squeeze our damage in this team composition. If you're still lacking some damage, you definitely can upgrade attack percent main stack relics for her. And then if you are still lacking damage after that, you could potentially throw your Atalann on Curse Snare to further reduce the boss's HP, but this is going to be our Savannah for today. Finally, we do have Huntress Freya. We are running her on the Curse Snare set. It is only made in the Forge, so that might be a little difficult for some people to obtain. If you don't have Curse Snare available to you, you absolutely can try running her in Resonance. It's just going to be a little RNG because the Resonance proc is only 50%. So the main takeaways for Huntress Freya: she does not need any ascensions, she does not need any books. It is nice, but it's not necessary. You do want her to be fastest in your team. You want to shoot for that focus requirement, which is 180 around there for water heroes, since they do have element advantage. After that, pretty much it's just keeping her alive, and that's it. Now it is time to see this team in action. Okay guys, so we're going to throw it on auto. We're going to let Rosalie basically clear up these mini waves into the boss wave. The turn orders once again are super important for optimizing how fast you clear these waves. This first wave should only take 2 rounds at max. This next wave can take only 1 round, but if you are unlucky, can take up 2. So you really just want to make these go by as quick as possible so no one gets killed off. We are landing our debuffs. Savannah did die and she did move before the minions, so she can activate her ult, which increases her attack. So when she transfers her attack to Rosalie, she has all of that massive attack there. So we're going into the boss wave now. Huntress Freya is going to ult for the big defense down, as well as not allowing the Ashe boss to get another bonus turn. Atalann is going to apply the unhealable, and then Rosalie is going to do massive damage. Every time we see these imps die here because of Atalann's trait, it was just buffed up. They actually increased the multipliers, and they also made it ignore defense. So in dungeons, it's 300% while ignoring defense. That's why we are seeing this massive damage, because this activates every time an imp is killed. So once again, as we have the run continue, when these imps die, you are going to see this boss basically disappear. And another reason why we did bring Curse Snare on our Huntress Freya is because it does reduce the boss's max HP, just lessening the DPS requirement that we need. So here we go. If everything goes well, we can one-shot the boss before he even takes that turn, but we kind of got unlucky with our assassin procs. I do kind of want to show you guys our bulk on our team. You know, Atalann is looking a little low, but if you shoot for 16k HP on her, you should be fine. And then Rosalie is looking a little low, but you do want to shoot for around 19 to 20k HP on her for this stage 20. And there we go. We are going to actually run that back one more time, just so you guys know that it is not a fluke. We'll even speed it up here. And basically, it just plays out the same. Savannah dies, wave 1. Rosalie gets the attack increase from Savannah. Rosalie cleans up everything, while Huntress Freya is here to apply the defense down and the no bonus turn debuff stagnation, whilst Atalann is here to help clear the waves with her freeze debuff, because remember guys, freeze does increase your damage dealt by 50% on the freeze target, as well as applying the attack down 2 and unhealable on the boss. So these guys are amazing support, while Rosalie is basically doing just carrying this stage. Savannah's not even here, she's dead. She buffed up Rosalie a while ago, but as you can see, everything goes smoothly, and this team just makes me so excited because it's such a low investment comp and there are no LDs here. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop that thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.